Happy Monday, party people. It is me again, Lady J, and we're going to start our day together by doing some stretching. Yes, stretching. Stretching is good for the body. It is very good for the body. And I believe the early in life we start stretching, the better we'll become. We'll be unstuck. We won't be rigid and stiff. We'll be flexible and we'll be strong enough to try and protect ourselves as we age from falls. So it's only for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes of your time, and we're going to stretch and we're going to like, share, and subscribe, please, because you care. I care, and I want you to care too. And so you want to, even if we like get a challenge going for 31 days. I mean, I know this month is kind of ending, but for 30 days in November, try stretching every morning for 5 minutes before you start your day. Even if you have to get up 5 minutes earlier, it is worth it. And you want to get into that routine because it can cost you a lot of money if you're injured, if you fall down because your balance wasn't strong enough to stabilize you, or you was just stiff and rigid, and things happen. But we want to kind of combat those things that cause us to uh, get into areas where it could set us back, so to speak. So we're going to begin right now, and whatever I do on the right hand, I'm going to do on the left hand. The same with the legs, or from side to side. We're gonna, we want to balance and do both numbers on the same side. I usually do each routine for like one arm 45 seconds, the other arm 45 seconds, so on and so forth. So just follow what I do. It's only for 5 minutes. The video will be a little longer because I'm trying to explain everything, but this is so good to do in the morning. Also, you add in your exercise. If you exercise a few times a week, or you walk every day. I know I try to walk every day because I have dogs, and sometimes I'll go 2, 3 times. Like this weekend, we walked for like 3 times a day, and I loved it. I'm taking in that vitamin D, the sun, and just nature and dog. I love it, and so I want you to learn to love it too if you don't already. So like, subscribe, and share if you will, as I mentioned. I think I mentioned that. But anywho, I am of a particular age. I'm in my mid 60s, and I have sustained my weight, and I can wear the same size I wore, when I was in my 20s. I think I was heavier in my 30s and 40s, to be honest, because I worked and I sat at a desk all day, and we ate for comfort food. We ate because we didn't feel like doing that task, and food made us feel better. And it did. But now that I'm retired, I have the time that I can monitor my eating habits, and drinking water. So important. Hydrate those organs and tissues. Like I have some lemon water here, and I try to drink it every morning before I start anything in my body, or put anything in my body, I should say. Lemon water, room temperature. Ice water, they said, is not good because the body has to literally, when you drink the ice water, it has to warm it. I did some research. If it's true, I don't know. But I always know that room temperature water is better. So we're going to get going. We're going to start our stretches, and we're going to start with my right, probably your left. And we're just taking it and we're moving it straight out in a circle. You're just going in a circle for 45 seconds, which I think is like a 14 or 15 circular motion count. Okay. I'm trying to back up a bit so you can see me, but you get the gist as I do like the leg motions. I'm gonna switch arms now. As I do the leg motions, uh, you'll kind of be able to see. I'll try to extend the camera where you can see better. But we're just taking the arms and we're going in a circular motion. It's good for the shoulders. It's very good for the upper body. And it's just loosening up the joints. lubricating the joints. It gets the blood flowing and oxygen flowing in your body. It's so good for us. So we're going to finish this up in a couple more circles, and then we'll go to our next stretch, which will be another fun thing to do. 5 minutes, y'all. We can do it. Start a challenge. Challenge yourself. It say it takes 21 days to create a habit. After that, it should be second nature. So now we're going to take the hand, and you just want to kind of bend and stretch it to the right, left, or your left and my right. I want to do this also for 45 seconds. This is kind of good. You're kind of turning at the hip, but don't do it where you're going to injure yourself. Just stretch. They're called stretches for a reason, and it's just so good. And oh, by the way, hold your core in, your midsection. This is your core. Tighten your tummy, pull it back to your spine, and get in the habit of doing that as you stretch and do these routines every day with your girl, Lady J. Okay, last one. And now we're going to take one arm going down the leg, and we're just like a ballerina, so to speak. We're going to do this for 45 seconds. Hold in that midsection. And you can put on a timer, or you can count. I think, like I said, it's about 15 or 16 on each side. And before you know it, you'll be done. And you'll feel good. And you'll feel like, yes. You know, sometimes sleeping in bed, you wake up, it's your back, lower back can be a little tight because of your mattress. And doing this really helps. It really does. So get in the habit of stretching. Stretching is so good. Now we're going to do some pelvic thrusts. You're going to, maybe I'll turn to the side. You just want to go back and then breathe out when you go forward. You're stretching your midsection. Hold your stomach in and breathe out. When you go back, breathe in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This is very good for the midsection. Like I said, it is so good for us. Now we're going to do some side stretches and take one arm, go up the arm, and one arm go down the leg with the opposite arm. See, opposite, down the leg, switch. And bring this side up the arm and down the arm. These are so easy to do, and the more you do it, the further down your leg you'll be able to do. It's just a good side stretch for the waist. It unsticks us from the rigid things in life and stress and different things that we have to deal with. But it is so good for us. Now, we're just going to go from side to side, bending your knee. From side to side. One knee bend, the other opposite leg is straight. Bend and just side to side. I'll try and show you. Maybe I should back up a little more. Yeah, see that? Bend straight. Bend straight. Bend straight. There you go. Each side. We only have one more after this. You all will be done. But I want you all to stretch with me. Let's do a challenge. Share every day for the rest of your life. And if you haven't started already, let's begin November 1st. But I'm going to keep going because I get up and I'm like, let me do some stretches. Okay, now, this is the last one. We're going to go down our leg, touch our toes, come back up, and swoop around like a triangle. Down. And we'll do 16 of these, or for 45 seconds. Swoop up, triangle, and back down, and down the leg, touch the toes. Come back up, you know, triangle. Hold your midsection in, that's your core. That's so important. It helps the spine from getting injured. It's just good to strengthen the core, your midsection, your tummy. Pull it back towards your spine and practice stretching like this and do it every day. And we are done. Now, this video may have taken a little longer because I tried to explain it, what we're doing, and introduce myself, but it's 5 minutes. If you see all the routines I did and watch it, look at it, do them every day, they'll become second nature. You'll know the next one right after the other one and the next one and the next one, and so on and so forth. And before you know it, you'll be flexible. You'll create a good balance for yourself. Having a good balance is so important, especially as we age. We are susceptible to falling, they say. And so stretching, being flexible, unstuck, helps prevent injuries. So it's so good to do. You all have a wonderful day. It's your girl, Lady J, signing off, and I hope to see you soon. And don't forget, November 1st, which is this Friday, let's start stretching if you have not already. If you want to start tomorrow, go right ahead. Tune into this video, like and share, thumbs up, subscribe. God bless. Shalom.